Do you think that would be your best gift towards your dad or your parents? To pay back your tuition?
I'm never gonna pay it back though.
Wait, actually?
No, I don't want to.
But you could.
Yeah, but I'm not going to.
So I was scrolling through X for some content, and unfortunately I had the displeasure of watching a video of probably the most ungrateful person that I have ever seen in my life. Like, the levels of disrespect will irk you. Okay, so this streamer Extra Emily from OTK was live streaming with some of her, org members or friends, and they were pressing her on paying her parents back, who spent, wait for it, $170,000 on her college funds. And now that she's a millionaire from streaming, take a look at how she responds to that.
Do you think that would be your best gift towards your dad or your parents? To pay back your tuition?
I'm never gonna pay it back though.
Wait, actually?
No, I don't want to.
But you could.
Yeah, but I'm not going to.
Do you have student loans?
Yeah, student loans to my parents.
And you're making them pay it off?
No, like my parents paid, and then they're like, pay us back for college, and I just don't want to.
She just doesn't want to. Like, let that sink in for a second. Now, if you love your parents, who made sacrifices for you to live a better life, essentially giving up their happiness for yours, I'd assume you'd have some sort of goal on your success bucket list to bless them back for all they did for you. And if you had the blessing to become something and make enough to do so, you'd do it, right? I'm just taken back in how she can say this with such a lack of care.
Okay. But don't you think that would make them really happy and proud?
No, they're fine.
Are you doing it kind of almost out of spite because you're I don't want to because I can, but I know that you guys don't need it?
Yes.
That's why you don't.
Yes, they don't need it. And I'm
You don't need it.
I'm just a bad daughter.
Well, at least she's aware. I would agree. You are a terrible daughter. And I bet there's some sort of resentment that she has for her parents. I want to point out, she's Asian, right? And when I say this, understand, I have lived around Asians my entire life. And I have watched how my friends' moms have handled their parenting. I bet you they are upset that she did not get into the field she studied for and became a streamer. And it has to do something with that, I'm telling you. She dishonored her parents, and now she's holding back the funds out of spite. She basically admitted it, and I will say, what's wrong with your parents being a little bit perturbed that they spent close to 200 grand on something that you didn't use? Also, you notice that she said they don't need the money, just to belittle the situation and make it seem not as bad as it is.
That was a lie.
Take a look at this clip right here.
Mom, do you think it's a waste that I went to college?
That is a really good question. I spent a lot of money on that. And then you become a streamer.
Yeah, but I'm also helping.
That's a really good question. I don't know how to answer it.
But I'm paying you back for college.
Yes, that's right. That's a necessary.
That's necessary?
Yeah, we're almost broke.
No, they're fine. Yes, they don't need it.
That's necessary?
Yeah, we're almost broke. Because you went to the college. Go to the expensive one, yeah.
Okay.
Now, I am trying my best to not call this person out of her name because at the end of the day, it's her business and, there's probably more context to this, even though I don't think so. I think I've clearly shown the family wants and needs the money. She's a famous streamer on OTK. She has the money, but she just doesn't want to give it to them.
Listen, if it makes you feel any better, at least your parents still talk to you.
Yeah, my parents are cool.
I only got one left.
Now, I can never pronounce this guy's name. I think it's NMPOL or something like that. But you can see why he was pressing her in the car. He feels this and probably thinks she is an ungrateful POS, but doesn't want to say it. But he has one parent and probably cherishes them while she's neglecting the loving ones. This really be some godless shit right here. I don't know what else to say. Money really can corrupt the mind of some.
My parents are overall really happy and think I'm a good daughter.
That's necessary?
Yeah, we're almost broke.
You are a great daughter.
I don't know.
No, Arthur, what have you done?
They were very happy that I bought Cancun for them.
Oh my god! Wow! So she's doubling down on being blissfully ignorant to the fact that her parents are broke by their own words, and at this point, they're begging her for the money, basically. Like, could you imagine? These are the greedy, my kid's famous, give me house, car, and diamonds, and all that BS type of family. No. They just want their money back with no return on investment. Just break even. Just because they are rightfully disappointed that you wasted $117,000 on a degree you didn't use, you don't want to pay them back?
Yes, they don't need it. And I'm
You
like,
don't need it.
And he's not saying that out of his ass, you know. This is her friend who lives under the same roof, I think, and these guys have a content house together. He probably knows enough to know $170,000 ain't hurting her bank. And honestly, I am just lost for words, even though I'm talking, of course. I don't know how someone could respect or be friends with an individual like this, to be honest. Like, for someone to have such a lack of morals has me thinking what else they'd snake you on, right? Anyone trying to date this one, bookmark this video as a reminder. Save your souls.
You should pay it back.
I don't want to.
Oh,
I mean, I did pay them $10K, and then I was like, I'm over this. I don't want to pay.
I'm not even going to touch this one. You guys let me know how you feel about this clip right here, because I don't know. Maybe we're close to end times and most of you agree with this. Or there's still sanity on this earth and you guys agree with me when I say this is a terrible human being. Like, she may have other amazing redeemable factors. Let me just point that out, which is why she has friends like these close to her circle. These guys seem like they have their heads on straight. But for this one alone, it's a write-off for me. Straight to the bingo books you go, madam. You know the drill, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is Extra Emily just expressing her rights to use her money how she pleases, and she is right for being spiteful with her parents? The first part, of course, she does have total autonomy over her own money. It's her money. Or, no, she is giving POS energy, and she is ungrateful, and she should pay her parents back, plus interest. Let her loose in the comments. Okay, my friends, as always, I'm off to cook another one up for you guys, so subscribe to the channel and like the video. Take it easy.
I like booty.